Hello and welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is a general reading. It could pertain to work, career, family, friendship, whatever comes out. Keep in mind this is for entertainment purposes only. Be sure to check your other signs for more messages. And this is going to pertain mostly to like the second half of February, but hopefully we're going to pull up some more immediate energy, okay? So if you do like this reading that resonates with you, you can like the video if you feel led to. So let me get some cards out. I am going to be taking reversals as well. So this is for the sign of Aquarius. You have the King of Swords in the reverse. Let's see. It's not a great card to start your reading. And the Lovers and the Six of Wands. Okay, so you may have recently ended a relationship with someone that you felt was like very cold, very distant, not giving you the love and attention that you want. Yeah, you may have had to make a decision that was quite difficult. But I do see that the decision that you made, even though it was very difficult, has left you in a better place. Okay, I do feel like you could very possibly be getting a lot of attention right now. You could be feeling pretty good about yourself. You could even be moving on to a much better connection. It was like the dead weight had to go, okay? Let me see. Second half, you may have cut ties with a fire sign in specific. I do feel like air and fire do kind of gravitate towards one another. So you could have been dealing with the Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Gold digger, they want your money or being used. I feel like, yeah, you felt like you were being used by this person for whatever you had, and it didn't even have to be financial. This person could have been a liar. They could have lied about who they were. They could have lied about what they could offer you. It's like they promised you things, but they didn't deliver. They kept saying they were going to do things or bring this to the table and whatnot, and then it's like it would never happen, or it was just like, it was just words. It was a lot of words and no actions. So I just feel like you felt like you were being used by this person or charmed by this person, and I think you just kind of got tired of it. Aquarius, you have the scales here. Keep your life in balance. I think exactly. So you're trying to get your life back in balance now that this person has left your life or you left this person. You may have received advice actually from like friends or family with this owl card. You have you have good advice from a wise person. I feel like people may have been advising you for a while to leave this connection or leave this person behind. Family wishes come true. Yeah, I feel like this just wasn't, I feel like it was very tempting, but it turned out to not really be what you were wanting. Even though it was like, you know, it looked like gold, it looked like glitter, it just wasn't really fulfilling what you thought it was going to do for you. Gavel involvement with the law. The law could have been involved in some way. If you were getting a divorce, maybe you had some legal paperwork signed up, or maybe you had to break a lease with this person. And work achievement, success. So you could be focused on your work heavily at this time and not really focused on love. Okay. Let's do Aquarius, the second half of February. Yeah, I see you focused a lot on your happiness here. You have the Paradise card. So it says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Some of you could be traveling during this time, but I just see that you're really enjoying, like, you're enjoying like your time. You're happy, you're focused on what makes you happy, whether you have a new connection coming in or which I see is definitely possible. But whether or not you're focused on the new connection right now, I do see that you're very much focused on just what makes you happy right now, and not focused on this negative energy that you left behind. Somebody could work in legal in some way, like they could be a lawyer, they could be a police officer, they could get contracts for a living, they could, you fill in the blank if that pertains to you. Yeah, I just see you focused on your happiness. Some of you could be getting a new pet during this time as well. I see the person that you left behind, or if they left you behind but it ended up being like a blessing in disguise. I do see that they are sad about this. Let's see if I see anything real quick. Some of you could be focusing on your physical health as well. King of Pentacles. I feel like you're just focused on your stability right now. Definitely your money. Focused on your home, your finances, just being in like a stable routine, things like that. Yeah, I do feel like you have a positive, stable connection coming in here. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles coming out right next to each other. So this tells me that if you are connecting with someone new after cutting off this energy, this person, you may have a little bit of time where you're kind of to yourself, just reflecting, just taking time to do you, just to be happy, do things that make you happy, work on yourself. But after a little bit of that time where you're healing, I do feel like you have another connection coming in for you. For some of you, it could be a Leo or a Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like this person is not going to have red flags, or they're not going to have, it's like you may be looking at this person going, okay, there was a lot of red flags in his last relationship, so I had to be really careful. And so like this new person comes in and you're like, okay, I gotta make sure they don't do this. Okay, I gotta make sure they don't do that. I'm really worried that this can happen again. But you're like looking at this person and like getting to know this person, and you're just not getting the same red flags, or even red flags in general, and you're kind of going like, what? I don't understand. But like, you need to fully let go of this old person, and embrace what's new here, because this new person is not this old person. So I still feel like you wanting to like fall back and go, oh, I don't know, I want to look for the red flags here and stuff, but they're not there. Yeah. Love spell. Yeah, you're going to instantly have a connection. You're going to like instantly, it may take a little bit of time, okay? It may not be instant from when you end this connection until you go into your next one, but you are going to have another connection come in that just feels so like right and just so easy and flows so well. You can almost feel like you're like obsessed with each other, but in like a perfectly healthy way. Like this person makes you feel safe. Let's get some, yeah, you're gonna have a magnetic attraction, and you're gonna let this ex-lover go. Ex-lover's in the reverse, and you have magnetic connection here. This person, you're gonna feel drawn to them like a magnet, and you're not gonna think about this toxic person anymore. You're not going to be looking back at them. You're not going to care what's going on with them. Like, you're fully going to release this because you're going to be so like enamored with this new person. So it's going to be like, You're gonna meet this person like suddenly, like out of nowhere. Like it just comes out of nowhere, and you're just like, oh my gosh, how did I meet this person? Like they're so great. You may talk about like your pets, like maybe you both have dogs or cats or fish or something, but you like bond over that. You may end up adopting a pet at this time or even getting a pet together. But something about pets might be significant here in this connection. Yeah. You're going to be really happy about this. This is definitely a new love. This is not an old person coming back around. If this old person does come back around, don't worry about it. I don't want to say don't worry about it, but for those of you who are like, oh, I don't want another cycle with my ex, I'm not seeing you get back into another cycle. I'm actually seeing you leave that old person behind completely to go to this new person. And it's going to feel like new, like you're like you feel like a little kid again, like you know, like when you're in high school and you're kind of like your first love and you're just so excited and you get excited when they text you and stuff. You're gonna feel like that again. I feel like around this person you're gonna feel like this old person possibly had you feeling very stressed, very anxious, maybe walking on eggshells, something like that. This new person's gonna feel like so light, like so like a dream come true. Like this person is treating you, it's not even like they're trying to, this person's not like love bombing you or anything. They're just natural, like their energy is light, it's playful, it's fun, there's no red flags. You just naturally are gonna kind of gravitate towards this person. Yeah, someone's birthday might be in the summer, or this person that you're leaving behind may have been born in the summer. You may have met them during the summertime, but I feel like a lot of this toxicity between you and this past person was actually due to childhood wounds. Y'all may have been triggering each other, not realizing that y'all had wounds from childhood that hadn't been healed, and that's why so much toxicity came up. But I feel like before you get into this new relationship, you're going to do the work on yourself, so this new relationship for you is going to be a lot more successful, okay? I'm seeing this toxicity just completely just kind of go away here. Yeah, this old person may have been very controlling. I do feel like they want you back, to be honest with you. Yeah, I do feel like it was toxic. It was very negative. Yeah, I do see you moving forward here in a new connection. Somebody here has brown eyes for sure, and somebody has very straight white teeth. Okay, let's get a card. Kisses, unconditionally falling in love, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. Both of you may kind of like not know what hit you, because you know, I feel like you're leaving this connection where I don't feel like you're just out there trying to rush into another connection to try to distract yourself or anything. I feel like you are taking the time to be alone and do the work, but I feel like this person comes along and just kind of surprises you out of nowhere, and it's like your good karma for healing these old wounds and learning your lesson and learning your role in this. And then all of a sudden this person is like, they're not just receiving, they're giving. They're not just asking for affection, they're giving affection. They're falling in love with you, you're falling in love with them. Like, it just ends up being this very mutual thing that I think neither one of you saw coming. One of your first dates could be meeting at like a bar or something. I'm seeing somebody here may ask you for a drink or something like that. Yeah, okay, I see dates. This person's going to ask you out on like a lot of little dates. So there may be dates to go get like a drink, like at a bar, or they may ask you to meet them for coffee, or something like that. Let's see if I see anything else before I close out this reading, because this all looks really good. I don't really feel like I need any more information. So if you are in this in-between stage where you're still releasing this old connection, don't worry about it, because this new, don't rush. Don't feel like you need to worry like, oh, what's coming next or whatever. You don't need to worry about that, because what I see coming in for you is going to be very, very healthy. Somebody may have been in jail too. Like if this is like, I'm getting like this ex, it's not like the new person, but this ex, they might have been toxic to the point where they were like toxic in their own life as well and spent time in jail. That's just like a really random thing, but that may not apply to you. But hey, if it does, it does. Let's see if I see anything else. I think I'm going to leave it there. This was very, very positive. So again, this is for the second half of February. If you did like this reading, please comment or like and check your other placements, and I will see you back for another reading. Take care.